This is the first meeting we've had of the people we've managed to recruit for a project which is referred to as Landport Remembers. Now, the Landport occupies an area of Portsmouth which in pre-war days was incredibly busy. It was a patchwork of little streets. There were 46 pubs in the area, 2 schools, 1 church and 1 hospital, and they've actually all gone now. And we're trying to recruit people that lived there before the war. And in particular, we're very interested in what dislocations happened in their lives, so that they were in this very tight-knit group and then suddenly sent all over the place because everything disappeared. I think the interesting thing I find when I'm sitting listening to the people is that they still very much feel a part of this community, even though physically it doesn't exist. But in their hearts, that's where they belong. And I think that's very interesting, and that's what we're really trying to capture. But we want to eventually give them a voice so that they can tell us about how they felt about living there. And being in that sort of close-knit community, they must have felt very strong connections with each other. And then suddenly they were all moved away.
I've enjoyed it very much today, very much indeed. I didn't expect this really. The war just took the centre out of Portsmouth. A lot of the old buildings were destroyed. In those days, all the lights used to go out and they just had lamps to go around the wards with, and my husband managed to get in a couple of nights in 1 week, and there were very bad raids on, and the sister said to my husband, "Don't go home tonight." So he stayed, and the nurses come running in the ward with 3 babies in their arms, and we were under the beds with the babies, and my husband stayed. Twice he stayed all night because they wanted a man in the ward because it was so bad.
It all got bombed in Commercial Road. They were on the shop standing in Commercial Road after the war. Because on the 10th of January 1941 we had a fire blitz in Sendreypont, and the whole of the town was alight and the sky was bright red. You know, a lot of people fled because they dug shelters under Portsdown Hill. Some of them used to go up there and sleep in the shelters under the hill.
Well, we've made people feel happy, I hope. Everyone likes a cup of tea and a piece of cake, and I think everyone that we've seen have said they've enjoyed it.